You know, the essence of council administration in our country is to ensure that development trickles down to the grassroots. In this regard, therefore, the chairman of Ikosi-Isheri Local Council Development Area, that's LCDA, of Lagos State, Samiat Abolanle Bada, has inaugurated a series of projects to advance grassroots development in the area. The inauguration of the projects, which lasted 1 week, also featured an empowerment program for residents of the area. Now, some of the projects inaugurated include new legislative building, Isheri Area Multipurpose Hall, Isheri Area Office and Shopping Complex, plus Mile12 International Market, Phase 2. There's a new customary court and agencies building in the bargain, 11 road projects among others. Now, the chairman highlighted the significance of one of the projects inaugurated, the Isheri Area Office redesign, describing it as a step towards bringing governance closer to the people. Mayor, that's what we have just said.
Yes, I'm very impressed. Why I'm very impressed, I'll tell you. One of the problems that we have in our polity is that we don't have enough women that are involved in politics. You understand? In fact, political parties have to make concessions that to encourage women to get involved. For example, they don't pay for forms and things like that. Mm-hmm. So it is important that those women who have opportunity to serve should be able to do well and excel, so that one, it will inspire young ladies and other women to want to get involved in politics. Two, it will be able to send a message to the party that these women are capable and they can deliver. Yeah. So that's why I'm very impressed. See, I know the chairman. I see her around, but I didn't know that she has done this well. I didn't know that she has done this well. Somebody that I get to meet regularly, but I didn't know that she has done this well, and I'm impressed because, like I said, it is good when we see women who are making waves in the assignment they have been given. It will encourage other women, and then it will be able to send a message that yes, the party should be bold enough to give them more opportunities, because those that have been given opportunities have distinguished themselves.
BK, we have not done quite well. Let me take you reluctantly to the Second Republic. We had only one female senator. You remember Franca Fegbua. Mm-hmm. Now we have 4. Have we covered enough ground? Quite a lot.
Certainly not. Certainly not. And I think at this time we have 4. So 4 in the Senate and
House of Reps 13 or so, 11 or 13.
4 of them. One from FCT. One from Bayelsa, one from Kogi, and the one from Lagos. Yeah. Certainly we can do much better. Much better. Especially in the far north. Okay. The far north. The attitude to women in politics has to change. You know, people like Gambo Sawaba, they fought. You know, she was persecuted because she campaigned for women to have equal rights to electoral choices, just as men.
We cannot forget Sarah Jibril.
Yes, Sarah Jibril was a commissioner in the old Kwara State. And she was quite strong, and invariably she contested
severally,
and she didn't make any headway, because even women also do not have the resources that men have. And you know, our elections are very expensive.
Very expensive
to manage. Let me just use that word. So that's that. But when you give women the opportunity, we see them do well. Obasanjo brought quite a number of technocrats into his government, and they all excelled. No doubt about it. Now, what we want to see is women. Look at this, for example. You know, from the health center. The primary health centers should be able to do some of what the tertiary health institutions are doing. When somebody has malaria, that person does not have to end up at the tertiary medical center. That's what these primary health centers are meant to do. And we need them in all the political wards. so that we can bring healthcare delivery as close as possible to our people.
Yeah.
What the chairman has done is to show that, look, you've given me an opportunity. My determination is to not let you down.
My mettle, yeah.
So that in future, more women can be considered for this kind of opportunity. We live in a patriarchal world, but we must encourage more women to get involved in politics. We must give them more opportunities as commissioners, as ministers, and then as elective position contestants to elective positions, because they usually don't get that opportunity. And when the former First Lady tried to get it inserted into the Constitution for states to mandatorily produce one female minister at least, I mean one female senator, and then some House of Reps members, some House of Assembly members. It didn't scale through, despite the fact that she was physically present in the National Assembly to appeal to them to bring that important provision into the Constitution. A lot of the men said they were confused. How do we, which constituency are we going to say the women should represent? No, it was difficult for them to handle that. And I'm happy that that is going on now. Bada and others like her know now that they have their job cut out. Lagos State local council development areas are actually competing against one another. I've seen some of the things that they are doing. The other day when we brought out some of the achievements of Dula, the man in Shomolu.
Shomolu is doing very well.
People were
Agege is doing very well.
Yes, what are you talking about? Are you saying local government chairman did this? They couldn't believe. The other day in Kosofe, I saw pictures of a housing scheme that a local government chairman put together.
Well, they do that a lot now.
Like,
they did it in Kosofe too, yes.
I said, how did this happen? Is it Kosofe?
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember where that housing scheme is. It's even in this area. Yes. It's not far from, it's not far from our former office.
Yes.
But housing scheme, I said, that means these guys are beginning to do quite well. And then I saw this on Friday. I was really, really impressed. And I know that if given another bite of the cherry, she will do a lot more.
As a matter of fact, the other day when if a top government official said LCDAs in Lagos have fulfilled their mandates, let's upgrade them.
Yes.
So it was.
Yes.
It's not that in sync with what we're saying.
To be recognized.
Okay.
And I think there's a process going on now. It's just for it to be recognized in the Constitution. One thing you have to give Lagos is that governance in Lagos is slightly ahead than other parts of the country. We have to accept that. When you look at the governor, when you look at the assembly, when you look at the local government, you will see that governance in Lagos is well and truly running. And like I said, there are so many local government chairmen that are doing exceedingly well. The guy in Shomolu is doing very well. The guy in Agege is doing very well. The guy in Solo, who I was surprised, there was a time I read an article and somebody, a journalist who lived in that LCDA, was saying that, the guy was building so many roads and he didn't even know the name of the guy and all that. You know, the guy used to work with Kwawan. And very young people. So I agree that the local government chairmen in Lagos, especially in the LCDs, are doing very well. That's why I'm impressed with the lady. Like I said, I get to meet a lot of them, but I didn't know that the woman is that hardworking and successful. So it is good. It is good. Let them do more, because the local government, if we are doing things properly, if the governors allow them to get their money directly from I think they'll be able to do more because they are closer to the people. They really know what the people need. And especially when it comes to the inner roads, because part of the problem in Lagos is that our inner roads, we still have a lot to do when it comes to inner roads, you know. So yes, we should commend them that they should be able to do more, and then governors should be able to allow them to collect their money, since the Supreme Court have made pronouncements on it, so that they can collect their money directly instead of some governors using their money to do other things.
Yeah, but before we pass over,
if they complain, they will suspend them.
No, you can't complain. How can you complain?
Before we pass over, the bit about allowing women to join to come into the field.
Yes.
Some more, it's germane,
especially in northern Nigeria.
It's important. Yes, it's important.
We should give them, because if we are copying what they are doing,
look at the northwest.
Women are better administrators, you know.
Look at the northwest, for example.
Yeah.
Who is the federal lawmaker? Who is a woman from there?
It's
the northwest.
You know,
7 states.
That has to do with culture and
it has
religion.
to change.
But it has to change. I agree.
It has to change. Because we read about Rwanda, you can see how many women.
Women there.
And they are thriving. Even South Africa, women are doing quite well.
Because women are better administrators.
They are.
They don't get distracted like men.
Otherwise, if we are aping what they are doing in their United States, remember Kamala Harris? She became a top contender when she got the ticket of the...
Yes, but it's still difficult for a woman to win the presidency.
No. But
that's still a man's world. But it's just that let us give them more opportunity.
But we are seeing more and more countries allowing women to be president, to be prime minister, and all that. So things are getting better.
Okay, then to our next story.